Hi guys, good evening everybody. I see the comments, I don't speak Romanian. Nu vorbești românești. At least for today, no Romanian. Hello guys, welcome to our monthly meetings, which we are going to keep them regular basis. As we said since last time, all the new events are going to be held in English. The reason is very simple. We integrated the office in Lithuania, and then we start to build up the expansion in other markets. So the rationale behind is that. Also for the next month, we are going to have our colleague from Lithuania joining us. Vainius is the CEO of the branch over there, so he will also join us in the meeting. So welcome. Long month was the past month with a couple of good and interesting updates. I will start with some new goodies that we have. We just signed a partnership which we are going to announce soon in the press also with Tradorion. This is a very well-known platform among banking institutions. They provide training and support for all the traders within the banking system. Banks like JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, Bank of America, and so on. What we are going to gain from this partnership is that we are going to offer access to you guys to train how to trade. Because what we think it's important for you is also to understand the mechanics behind, and not only the mechanics behind the trading, but also for you to be sure that you don't bet badly or you don't make bad bets. So the partnership is going to be really, really interesting for you, and you will gain quite a lot if you will be able or willing to invest in that learning. Also, we have other two partnerships undergoing. One is something that you will see later on in our presentation. But also what you will see is that we are soon we are going to partner up with one of the leaders in the security solutions in the market, and we are going to work together in developing a solution for our product, so that will make sure that it's not only a reliable product from user experience perspective and also from other functionalities that we offer, but also from security perspective as well. So what we are going to do tonight, besides these announcements, as you can see, we are in the new office. This is the meeting area that we are going to have, one of the main rooms. On my left, you can see here the smaller meeting room that is still under construction, but we managed to have that in the past. So past month, we managed to do that. For tonight, we are going to show you the quite finished, small tweaks that we need to do, almost done. The staking platform, you will be able to see how it looks, what to expect when you will connect your wallets with it, so you will be able to see what you will have there. Also, we are going to show you how and what we worked on the application and the app. You will see some mock-ups and what to expect from Infinio app when it's going to be available. Also, I need to mention something very important to you. As you saw the announcements on different channels and community channels that we have, what you will see, you saw an invite to participate in our testing run-ups sprints that we are going to have. What I would like you to understand is how to set your expectations, especially in terms of what you will see in the first round of testing. So in the first round of testing, we adopted something that is called alpha beta testing. For those who are in the IT industry, you are familiar with these notions. The idea with the alpha is that you know that alpha usually it's a closed testing area, and especially done within the team and the development team, where you test different functionalities. We extended this testing for some components. So for those who are going to the first of you who will get the invite in participating in that, the 200 of you, what you will expect to see is that you will see an application, more or less the foundation actually on which we are going to build the house. So we have the foundation, which is a strong one. With this release and this access that we are going to offer to you, sneak peek, name it as you want it, what you will be able to do is to connect between the community, send different tokens with the members of community directly. These are the functionalities that are going to be made available, and you will play a bit around with it. What we would like to test actually with this first release within the community is the flow of different aspects that we are going to test, and get your insights on what will be the next functionalities that will be released in the next release. That's going to be happening in the autumn, late autumn. So that's something that you will need to, what you will expect. So don't set your expectations that high in terms of, yeah, I will be able to pay with it, I will be able to do whatever things. We are not quite there yet, okay? It's just the idea that we wanted you to see that we are working on the app. Some things are already in place. Main thing and the main and important thing is that we have a strong foundation, and this is something that we would like to test, that the foundation is really strong and you can really jump on it. Okay, so it holds you. So that's the thing. What we're going to do now, Chris is going to speak to you, present and talk to you about how the staking platform looks like. Please put your questions on the comment side so that we can address them, because we would like to keep it really short, not more than 1 hour. Okay? Christy,
okay, so about the digital staking platform, you can see in the background a demo of it. We had a demo of it yesterday done. Don't look at the numbers will be those that were given on the channels. As I said in the past AMA, you can connect with your MetaMask, you can stake in 3 different pools. The pools are based on the periods. The bronze one will be 3 months, the silver one 6 months, the gold one will be 12 months. You can benefit from an auto-staking portion of the app, where you can set the app to auto-stake when the period is over. For example, if you have 6 months, you can auto-stake your tokens for another 6 months for a period of 12 months in total. For bronze, of course, you can auto-stake, set the auto-stake and do it for 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. After 1 year, the annual percentage rate can change, depending on the market, of course. On the downside of the app, you can see your wallet, transaction history, portfolio, and of course the dashboard that you see. You can see your wallet, of course. Some things in this digital staking app and the platform can change in a week or so, because the graphic is not ready yet for the final version, but we are there. What I can say more in the moment that this video is in the background, because I would have time to speak a little bit more about what we have in store for you. I know that many people from here want to know how the people that bought in private sale from our private sale, from Legion Ventures and Mr. Crypto, will benefit from this delay that we have on the app. So we thought about this very well and came up with a plan that I think it's something a premiere in the world. I've never seen a project do this. We will make a pool out of your investment in the app. We will use a trading bot that will trade the money in that pool, and everyone in that pool and the investors from the private and early adopter stage will get a pro rata profit out of it. We will explain more about this in the trimester report that will be given on email. But what I can assure you is that this feature will be implemented in the app. I don't know at what stage, maybe next year, but all of you will benefit of this free of charge for 1 year. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to put money in it. You don't have to stake coins or anything. This will be a one-time chance to use that feature that will be in the application and get profit out of it. I will not promise that you will get all your money back from the investment, but a portion of it will be, of course, in your pocket after trying this. I don't know how to call it, investment, wealth management app.
It is a wealth management. So this is something that we will roll out starting from, as Christy said, starting from next year. We're going to roll it out for everybody. Now, because we thought what would be the best way to compensate the fact that you invested early in us, and we really appreciate that, and thank you for that. So we thought on a method to be different from others on the market, because as you know, most of the projects in which you invested offer these staking pools, or that put your tokens into staking, and you get an API, you get some rewards. We thought to have a different approach to it, and the approach that we see is something bringing from the traditional, let's say, management, asset management, into the digital asset management solutions that we think, and we strongly believe that this is a revolutionary thing that we do. So what does pro rata mean? Just for everybody, if you are not familiar with that, if you invested a certain amount of money, you will get the reward on that certain amount of money that you invested. It doesn't matter how big the pool is, but if you invested, let's assume one BNB, for example, or you invested whatever amount that would be, on that you will get the reward. And I have to say that if you really trust us, I would say that so far, just for you to understand, from treasury side, what we are doing, for you to understand, we are covering our costs. So you can imagine that what we do and what we use, the funds that you invested, basically, we have a generous return, and we really make sure that the pairs that we are going to use in trading are going to be the pairs that we strongly believe that are going to be successful, so you will not lose any money that you invest.
Yeah, in the future AMA, or maybe in the report, I will show you a history of my trading bot, where you can see the profits and how it's done for 2 years now. I can assure you it's very profitable, so I wouldn't bring it here, and I wouldn't bring it in the app if it weren't. So
yeah. So this is the way, because we know that on the community there was a bit of a concern. What about those in the private? What about us that we bought in different communities? What will happen? This is what we bring back to the community, to you guys. I have to say that from next year, all of this is going to be with a fee. It will come with a fee, obviously. And you need to understand that it's normal. If you want to have something similar to compare with, you need to think that Goldman Sachs has a similar product where high net worth individuals, and when I say high net worth individuals, are people with really a lot of money, and they pay annual fees which go up to 12% of what they are making. Okay, just for you to get a grasp of magnitude of what does that mean for you guys.
And one thing to add, the profit that it is made in this wealth management part of the app will be paid in stablecoin, not in ENF, in stablecoin.
Yeah.
And this is also a premiere. I don't know if someone did this with the investments of his private community.
Okay, so you saw in the background the app, how it looked like. I see comments there that the dark theme looks great. This is what I also prefer. The dark theme, it's one of my favorite. It's really nice. So we go for it. You shouldn't care about Goldman Sachs. I agree, but you need to know that. The guys from Goldman Sachs are the guys who are moving the market. And if all of these high banks or big banks have special divisions that are trained now in digital currencies trading, so you should really pay attention to those guys as well. That's why we try to import what they are doing well. Why not try to adapt it, and we should do it even better in our digital currency environment, in crypto environment if you want to.
Cătălin, the cards, details about the cards will be given in a future EMA. But as we told you in past EMAs, it will be something that is not yet released on the market in Romania. Not even Revolut did it. So
just bear with us.
Imagine what can be new for the card space.
Yeah, if you are happy with what we built so far from branding perspective, from even this investment pool that we are proposing to you as a reward, you can see the magnitude, or you can understand the degree of innovation that we are trying to bring into this product. So I promise you that this type of innovation is going to be also to the smallest details, like the cards. You would love to show that you have this card. If you remember the statement that Apple made with the white airbags, but this is something that we would like to do similar. Okay, so the Infinio card is going to be the card that everybody would like to have it because it looks amazing. Okay.
So another thing about the design of the app, Peter didn't tell you about this, but we have another version of the design that is in the making now, and with you, the community, will let you pick what you like the most from the two versions, and with this you can have your say in the future of Infinio. I think in 1 week or 2 weeks we will have ready the other design, but don't think it will be much different. Just the icons will be more 3D-like, something like this is more flat that is presented today. Also, tomorrow we will have an EMA on Mr. Crypto channel in Romanian, where it will be present the team leader of the UI UX design team. So be sure to be there if you are Romanian. Alex will speak about the design language of the application, what we looked after, the partners that are used in the application, and so on.
When you will see more about us in the media soon. We are rolling out a plan. We onboarded new colleagues in the team, in the marketing and communication team. One of them is right here with us and helping us with this live. Dan, so we're here. He will be in charge of everything that relates to social media platforms. He will manage that. So Dan, just come here to see the guys, to see you. Okay, and then you will go back to the computer.
Hello.
Is here. We have also Ioana who joined us. She's not with us in the office. Again, working on that. We are onboarding 2 other people on content development and creation. So soon you are going to see more of our presence. Obviously, during the summer, we prefer not to be that much in the media because it's going to be a bit. Our feeling is it's going to be diluted. But from the autumn, you will see more on us in the press, and not only in the Romanian press, but also external press. Regarding the inspiration in the app, you need to understand that this is not the final version. Okay, so
yeah, Alex will speak more about the design tomorrow in the EMA, and if you have questions of why it looks a little bit similar to Revolut, I know why it might seem similar because of the tabs where you have the products, bank and crypto, but the tab portion is there because of a study that we made on a bunch of people where they want all the assets to be differentiated in the application. This is why the tabs is also in our application, maybe also why the tabs app is in Revolut app. But Alex will speak more about this tomorrow.
Obviously, you need to understand that design is something subjective. Okay, so something that I might prefer, something that I might like, you might don't like, or not necessarily dislike, but you less like. It's less likely for you. Okay. Don't judge it from that perspective. Try to judge it from user experience perspective. Okay, so that's the main thing that you need to focus on. Is this or let's say it would be an app that I would love to use, and it's easy to use, exactly, simple, clear in what I need to do, or it's complicating my life. In our view, from this test that we run, and we ran with Xperi and with Alex's team, we definitely got the insights that compared to other players in the market, it does simplify a lot of processes in using the app. So this is done on quite extensive research, and I would like to trust us on this.
What you are doing in Revolut with 5 clicks, you can do in our application in 2 clicks, for example.
Yeah. Good. Other questions? I don't know if I did miss something in. So we saw the staking. Okay, we told you that what you need to expect. So don't set your expectations too high with the version that you are going to test. Please be open about it. Obviously, we like criticism, but we like constructive criticism, not damaging one. I'm open to feedback. So, as you know, the community knows we are open to it. But please bring your arguments, and this is something that we would like to do. Infinio stablecoin.
We don't know. Maybe when we have our own blockchain, then maybe we can have a stablecoin. We need to learn from what happened this year with other stablecoins. So for now, we are focusing on the application and not on the blockchain yet. So
when the release will be, our estimate is in July. Somewhere we need to do some tweaks now. We are onboarding those of you who are going to have the first sprint, so bear with us. We are now in the process of collecting data and information that we need in order to get all of those who are going to be selected in this phase are going to get an email, a private email, and it's going to be by email joining the testing, okay? Based on once we onboarded the first 200, they will play around, then we are going to roll out soon the others.
Backend developers, you can send your CV on the email on the website. And yeah, there is need of backend developers also in Infinio, also in our partner Subinator. So yeah, we can forward the email, no problem.
So please send us your CV, Eugen, okay?
Yeah, Emmanuel, the license is already taken care of. As Peter told you earlier, in the next EMA we will have with us Vainius, who will be and is already the CEO of our bank in Lithuania.
So with the license, Emmanuel, you are meaning the banking license. It's in our, we got the preliminary, let's say, confirmation. We don't have the paper in our hands, but we have the approval of the license, and now we're already integrating the team. We have Vainius and Simona over there, and we are going to integrate the 10. We keep 10 people in the team over there. Vainius is the CEO of the branch over there. He will take care of incorporating the team We have regular meetings with them, so the license is on with that. If we'll have a support team in Romania for the clients, yes, sure, we'll have that in place. Not all the support regarding the card and the banking services will be done from here, right, from Romania. So it's not going to be in English, it's going to be Romanians. And anyway, we are going to localize based on when we enter different markets, those are going to be localized for each individual market. Okay, regarding
Matic will be, the testing versions will be on Matic. And regarding the exchange, of course it will be an exchange. It's one of the main parts of the business and one of the most important revenue streams for us.
Yeah, we hope that with the second, let's say, or open release to the public, the exchange to be developed and being placed, integrated in the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regarding my looks, I'm an IT guy. I don't care about suits.
I'm dressed like I would have come in shorts as well. This is the common in the office. I'm like this because I'm coming from a board meeting in the office, so that's why I'm a bit more business-like, not even. But you see, I'm without socks. It's really hot.
What I miss in this EMA is my Infinity
Exactly.
T-shirt.
Me as well. I just wanted to have one and just open my shirt, but it's not in here. Okay. Okay. I don't see. We are still waiting. Yes, Christian. That's what we aim to be, a multi-chain token.
Yeah.
The final result? No. Catalin, it's not going to be the same with Revolut. Nothing will be like Revolut, okay? Okay. We non se legge românește, okay? Ofi. That's why, okay? So don't worry about it. So some of us don't have asset in Meta.
You can connect with Trust Wallet.
Or with Trust Wallet as well, okay?
Yes, I will be in charge of the investment pool.
So we made some changes, and this is something that we need within the team and responsibilities. Christy will switch from the CTO position where we are onboarding a new colleague of ours, and he will move to as Chief Investment Officer. And we're just discussing in adding new traders in the treasury part, because actually the activity within the treasury grows quite heavily, and we need to extend that team. So Christy will soon step, and you will see those changes with the next AMA, and this is something that we'll put in the report as well. So Christy will be as Chief Trading Officer, Chief responsible with that part, and we are going to have actually on the board a lot another people on the trading desk for it. So
but
yes.
I will still be a co-founder. So.
Yeah, obviously he will be the co-founder, but just titles will be
changed.
Okay.
Of course, I will have a say in what goes around in the software side, but titles are titles.
But also where we strongly believe that we can be a top performer company if everybody sits on the right place in the bus.
Yeah. And this is why I wanted to do this.
Exactly. And Christy feels more comfortable in the seat of the trading side, and we saw the results that he produced for us so far, and he feels much more comfortable over there. Obviously, he oversaw everything that is in relation to the technical side, but this is what he really, and you can see when we discuss in the office, you can really see how he loves this with the trading part. So that's a good bet. And once he's on the right seat and he feels really comfortable, he's just up to the moon, okay? Metal or PVC?
You will be amazed what it is store for the clients.
Catalin, just bear with us. We have a really great surprise over there. This is something that we are not going to say too soon for different reasons, okay? Yeah. And I hope you trust us as you trusted us so far.
The next steps for marketing. We will actually have a call with Heraldist, I don't know, is it this week or the next week,
Yeah.
about the digital marketing side and how we will prepare a campaign for it. So everything is in place with the marketing side. Also, I want to say that next week the Infinio site will be up. I think next week, hopefully. It's almost done. We saw a version of it already today, so we expect it as soon as possible.
So what we knew on the marketing side is that soon you will see the website that's going to be released, and it looks amazing. We are working on that, and it's going to be soon released. Where is our Alin, beloved Alin? We didn't want to tell you that, guys, but he's in the US. We are working strongly in finding and onboarding partners and clients over there. So he did a first visit over there with our team from Soapinator, and he's having some meetings. He will be back next week. So he's in good hands. He's landed safely without luggage. Don't worry about it. But he's safe. He's okay. He safely will come back. Okay. With that.
And maybe without luggage also, because they didn't find the luggage also today. So he needs to go shopping.
We don't care that much about his luggage. We care about him to coming back safe. So that's the most important thing. Luggages can be replaced, but Ali, no. Is there a time frame where we can expect to put our hands on the license? The license is the paper itself, if you refer to that, it's going to be released in July, end of July. The staking platform next month, because now we are doing the small tweaks in terms of design and everything. What we are doing, we adjusting some things. The audit of the entire code is undergoing. It's on the way. Our estimate is that they are going to finish next week or the week that comes. So luckily, the mid-July, the staking platform is going to be on.
Mihai, web version will not be available from the start. Maybe we focus on the app and mobile version. Anyway, many people don't use web apps for this kind of stuff, paying and so forth and so on. So we will focus on the mobile app for now, and maybe on the crypto exchange side, maybe we can have a web app developed in the next year or 2 years.
So the announcements, we separated what is relation to the app. So what you will need to understand that digital as such is going to exist. So Digital Lab is the company that created the product Infinio. So we separated the big things just for clarity. Everything that is in relation to the app itself, Infinio app, it has its own communication channels, and everything that it's in there we are going to use, because we are going to have perks, we are going to run campaigns on the app, different other things that are not necessarily in relation only with the company itself. Because what our intention is, should I say it or not? This news, or should I keep my mouth?
What news?
With the launchpad that we're going to have and the projects that we are.
Yeah, you can.
Because because I was thinking if I should say or not, but the idea is we separate, because we are going to have other products in place as well. And one of the products that we are working on, from the perspective of giving even a stronger utility to the token, we created a launch pool pad, name it as you want, for projects, in which we have now incubated. Actually, we started working with two projects already signed, and we are onboarded. You will be able to invest in those projects only if you own a NF as token. And they are amazing projects.
Yeah, the projects came from Peter. The projects were not made on blockchain technology, but with our help, it can use it and benefit from it in matters that they didn't even think about it. So I will not say something about the project, but they are amazing. They are projects that have real utility and not be, I don't know, cash grab or something like that. And we will not give you in that launchpad that will be available in the app projects that are, I don't know, shitcoins or stuff like that. No. It will be only projects that go through us, through Peter, who also worked as a VC director, so he has a lot of opportunities that will come in this area, and our expertise as crypto people can help them move on the blockchain.
When launch? I know everybody's pushing for a certain date. I don't know if it will make you feel better if we are going to tell you that it's 1st of September, 1st of November, 23rd of September, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if that helps everybody. So rather than focusing on when the launch will be, I would rather focus on building a strong product and foundation. We strongly believe that if you really want to be successful with this project, we need to have the right timing. In our view, the right timing, it will come towards the end of Q3, beginning of Q4. That's what from now what we've seen and analyzed different things, and we saw how the market goes and the information that we have.
As we told you in the past EMAs, given the situation of the market at this point, we need to release the token when it has a use case. If you release the token without a use case, you will not use it. And if you not use it, there will not be demand for it. And if it's not, the token is not having demand, investors will lose money. So we care about investors, we care about the token. And I don't want to hear things like, oh, okay, you care about the token because you can sell it. No, we can't. We as a team, we can sell it for 2 years. So
it is not. We are locked for the next couple of months. It's not. Trust us. There's a stake also for us into it. It's not that we are gaining something that we don't list. Don't worry about it. We can't sell it, so we can't do that. Okay. Okay, thank you.
The burning mechanisms will be tested in another version, not in the first version.
Paid in assets. What do you mean?
In crypto assets.
In crypto assets, it can be done. We are open-minded. We innovate. That's. Okay, so we can find solutions for.
As I told you, Jen, please send the CV on the email you will find on the website, and maybe you can work with us, or we can send your CV to the team that is working for us, Sombinator. They are great guys. They are also assembling a second team that will work for this app to have everything ready in time. So we will have a second team. Maybe 40 people that will work on this app in July. So they are in need of people. So
yeah. So Marius, if you refer to being open to buy to buy or to invest now, unfortunately for private investors, we close the private sale unless you bought already. An allocation, or you bought a ticket and you want to upgrade it. That's a different thing, but we don't open the private sale for private people. We have for institutional, we are undergoing on the private, but for VC side, we are still open on that part, but that's different. That's an institutional side of the thing. Catalin, we had some. I mean, we are not going to deny it. Yes, we had some discussions with the Romanian project. We are still undergoing with it, but we prefer to go back and sit on the table once we have more crystal clear in which direction we go and how we can actually bring value to them, and also they can bring value to us. Given also the market and everything that happened lately. Okay. Everybody wants Binance.
I don't know why everyone wants Binance. If you ask everyone if they want Binance once again in their the first exchange where they listed their coin, they will say that they would not want Binance. That's because they enforce a lot of stuff on the project side, on the vesting side, and so on. I think the best option for altcoins at the moment are Gate.io and KuCoin. Binance is, of course, a great exchange. Coinbase is, of course, a great exchange. But I think we can use Binance and Coinbase when you get a lot of traction, and they will get interested in you. Not us going to them and say, hey, you know, we are a startup now, we want to do this and this. Okay, I will invest in you, but on our terms and not. We want to be able to negotiate going to Binance, not going there with empty hand.
Also, you need to understand that listing on Binance or any other exchanges, when we do that, it's also done with the investments that you did. So what would you prefer? In investing a lot in being able to list on Binance with your money also that you invested, because we're going to use part of that over there also, or do you prefer to generate and create even more value to the investments that you did? Regarding the previous question, if we are able to have the final version by the end of the year, realistically no. Okay, so honestly, I'm telling you, no. The fully version with the functionalities that we want, we did all the functionalities. Our target, given the delays that we had, also because team got sick, unfortunately, that happens. Our estimate is February, March next year. So that's something that you can expect realistically. About the pool, there was another question which I seen. Yes, the pool that we designed as a compensation, it is reserved to those who bought allocations through different communities, and it's reserved to those because the rest of the people got a higher API and other perks that we offer.
Alexandru, about this bonus stuff, we talked with the developers a lot about it, and I think the only solution for people that bought in pre-sale also have a ticket is to give you at the launch of the project the 30% that was made in interest till the launch date, and it will be given also with the vesting schedule that is already on your account. So it will be already in the pool of your investment at the start.
So if we intend to compensate loss from the time you invested with BNB,
we already
no?
discussed about this.
We already discussed about this. It's something that I wanted to say, so we're not going to go back to that. Christian, what's my prediction on the regulation? It will take some time until those are going to come into place. You need to understand that from the beginning, when we built Infinio as a product and Digital as a company, we built it with the mindset that regulation is coming. So we have that flexibility to adapt and adjust to, let's say, worst case scenario in terms of regulation. This is why if you remember in January, we switched a bit, we tweaked a bit the project and we took it out from an exclusive crypto type of project and we moved into the fintech area. That's one thing in which we addressed that type of risk. Also from that perspective, what we did is that we separated the licenses. So we're going to have for the crypto side, we're going to have one license that is going to be obtained with another branch in Estonia. And that's why we have the MI license in a different pool, exactly for that perspective, that it offers us the flexibility that we need in order to be able to address from the beginning these type of regulations. Given what happened with Luna, I think that most regulations will rather focus, as usually in Europe, will focus on the protection of investors, and that's something that will happen strongly, and we are prepared for that. Even, for example, the idea with partnering up with Traderion was from the perspective that once you will have the app installed on your phones, you will have a clear view on your total assets that you have. And our belief is that once you see what is your standing and how much money you have, you would be willing to make bad decisions and bet on everything that on one type of project. And we will have measures that will not allow you to do that unless you get a certification that will be able to get through Traderion for that. So you won't be able to bet on certain up limits before we know for sure that you know what you are doing. And those type of regulations are going to come in place in that. And we are prepared. This is how we build the application. Even from tax perspective, for example, we are building some features into the app that will going to be released later on, where tax are going to be calculated so that you will be able to know exactly how much tax you need to pay, because in different markets, situations are a bit different, but we are building the application exactly from that things in mind. What are the predictions about the app users? Worst case scenario, in our view, is 50K in terms of users, but we strongly believe that this number is going to be higher.
Yeah, I think we can take a small share from Revolut and also add people that are crypto savvy to this pool and go after 50K or 100K in the first year.
Yeah. Vlad, yes. This is the app is built in such a way that it's native for both stores, Google Play and Apple Store as well.
And it will be available all over the world.
Yeah. So you can, even if you are in the UK, you can download it, you can use it.
We also spoke with Vinus about people that are from Africa, for example, and they can also open a bank account in Europe without problems if they go through the KYC. So the app will be available also to people in that region.
Yeah.
Where there are crypto regulations and such, it will not be available because
you don't have Infineo, Christian. It's okay.
Catalin, 1 million users. Let's be real. But you know that Revolut has in Romania around 1.7 or 1.7 million users. We can get a fair share of that 1.7 million.
Emmanuel, the ATM business, it's a totally different business. What we prefer is to focusing on our core business and give you the best user experience and best app on the market available. ATMs, we would rather use and do it through partners because it's a totally different.
We already spoke with CoinZix. That is a project that it's already launched. They have ATMs already. We spoke with them. There is a project that is also incubated by Legion Ventures. So we will partner with them to have Infineo available at their ATMs. So we will use partners for this.
Christy, this is for you. The bear will stay with us.
Yeah, that's my view also. Until the next BTC halving. This is what I spoke also with the CTO of Sobinator today about how much will the bear market last, and we can look in the past, and it was also until the Bitcoin halving. So we can learn from the past and apply it in the future. The only thing that is different from the other bear markets that crypto had in the past is the economic situation that is also bad. In the past, with crypto bear markets, we didn't have that this crazy situation in economic side. And if you look at the macro side of things, it is very bad. And I think at the end of the year, when companies will make available the situations and the stuff, I don't know how to call it, the economic situation of the companies, when they will be made available, it will be a rough year for them. You know that there was shortages in many things like chips and stuff like that, and it will show in the numbers, and you can expect the numbers to come out in autumn. So in autumn, from my point of view as a trader, I see a downside, and maybe Bitcoin will go under 50K.
US fiscal year ends in
In
September.
September, yes.
Where main announcements will be made over there, but you can expect September, October, full disclosure of results for the past year, especially for US companies, and you can expect some hard landing in some situations, so you need to be aware of that.
Yeah.
If we accept a certain amount for the pool, that pool will be constituted or will be created, that we talked about, from the ticket that or allocations that will be were done, actually subscribed already. We don't accept any additional let's say contributions to that.
It will be explained in the.
But we'll explain it in the report.
In the report,
okay?
how it is done,
Yeah.
what percentages and things like that.
Yeah. No, exactly. So, guys, these were the news for you. Main takeaways that private round guys will get rewarded. So stay assured. We thought about you guys, and we find a good solution in our view. And we hope that you are happy with it. We are going to release soon the staking platform, and you will be able to see what's in there live. As I said, our estimate is mid-July. A new quarter report will be released by the end of next week to all the investors with the updates, and regarding also a description on how the pool will work for you guys over there. We onboarded the new people, faces you saw. Next time you are going to see our team from Lithuania as well. From that, so yeah, these are the news that we had. Keep partnership with one of the best learning trading platforms in around the world. So you'll get access to a learning process. You'll be able to test your limits in trading and so on. So thank you for joining us for tonight. Let's stay in touch and continue the discussion on our channels. Be aware that the quality of discussion is also based on your input and contributions. So we are happy with that, and I hope that you will be there and contribute extensively to the quality of discussions over there. RS. Yes, we had discussions with them, and it looks like we are going to do something with them with Brand Minds next year, even for London and for the Bucharest part of it. So thank you guys, and it's good to see you on channels. Have a nice evening, and see you next month in the.
Bye guys.
Bye guys. Take care. Bye.